Stories intentionally trying to lose, exposing their submissive ruse. Rish's dirty fingers in Cashfield pies, as the Tory party ultimately dies. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote, Labour stuck base, lazily rolling towards the end of their uninspiring race. Somehow prevailing, democracy derailing. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Labour's smug beige face, laser rolling towards the end of their uninspiring race. Somehow prevailing, democracy derailing. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Reform UK will adapt to improve voting turnout to a nation suffering political burnout. The illusion of democracy perpetuated by the controlling autocracy. No winners, no losers, no choice they gloat. Let's not vote. Greens with ideas so extreme it would turn us into a regime. Their vision of a wild, chaotic dream.
Well, good evening. I don't know if you can see us or hear us. Please let us know in the chat if you can. Let's not vote.
Let them doing crazy things, trying to grow strategic wings.
Sorry, I can barely hear you. Great to see you too, Emma.
No losers, no choice they gloat.
I think they can see us and I think they can hear us.
Independents appear brave, no party banner to wave. No partisan bands.
I'm just trying to work out where my mouse is.
Navigating shifting quicksands.
You can hear us. Good.
Losers, no choice they gloat.
So,
let's not vote.
we had a bit of a situation. We can kill this now. So, we were going to build the Lego set that we were going to move on from yesterday, the Minecraft set. The Mushroom House, I believe it's called. And we realised that our son has absolutely lost more than half of it, I would say. More than half? Kids indeed. So, good evening. Chrissy's... We do have Florence, she's there. So, what I'm going to do, that is very suggestive right now. So I'm going to move to this camera, where they can see your thing. We should have a much wider angle, a much wider field of view. We're going to show them the very special retired Lego Disney set that you're going to start tonight. I doubt we're going to do it all, but we're definitely going to start it. Let's get the box up. Come on, let's show them what we got. Chrissy's going to build. I'm going to talk. So we need you guys in the chat, and also guys. There's 13 of you on immediately, so thank you. So can we get 13 likes? It's a big set. Ta-da! See, it's a very big set. Now, I bought this for Christmas for Chrissy last year. She hasn't opened it. So...
I'm saying nothing.
She's not opened it. It's a very big set, as you can see. It's the Lego Disney icons. Harry Potter fandom, Tiana, I believe her name was, says that looks amazing.
To be fair, I have no shelf room.
No, we do have no shelf room because she builds sets and then doesn't buy more shelves. That's what happens. Anyway, I'm going to say a good hello to Julie, Emma, Tiana, Amy, Beats and Tapes, Dreadeye I see in there.
Speaking of Amy...
Yes, speaking of Amy. Right, so let me tell the story first.
Okay,
let me
tell the story.
Let me spin a yarn, so to speak. Whilst you get some Lego out whilst I'm spinning the yarn. So we're mulling around this morning thinking, what are we going to do today? Kids have been off school sick, unfortunately. And was that the instruction book?
Yeah. Comes in a cardboard box.
And the door knocks. So knock, knock, knock. The door knocks, and we're not expecting anything.
Don't think they need the knock, knock, knock part.
Well,
okay.
yeah, of course they do.
Yeah, adds to the drama.
So you're going to need to move the cat. So the cat's going to have to move.
The cat's fine. Everyone can see her butt.
Yeah, but then you're not going to be able to place the instruction books down.
She's fine. I'll work around her butt.
Knock, knock, knock goes the Amazon. And we're like, we're not expecting anything. The Amazon man's at the door.
For once.
So we open it up.
Oh no.
And there's a little gift bag. A little green gift bag.
No.
Oh, there's loads of stickers, you poor thing.
Oh no.
Look, you can put them under here. Show them under here.
I mean, why do they have to do stickers? Why? They just ruin it. There's one sheet. Oh There's
So-
one sheet, and there's the other sheet, which is really cute. Oh no, see, I'm bad backwards.
Come on, you got this.
I'm not good with
You
reversing.
you
see.
got this.
Oh, there you go.
Anywho.
Hey! I mean, they're cute though.
No, it was the Amazon, and there was this nice green gift bag and a little note that said, "Since Mr. Grumpy, and anybody who knows us from before will know who Mr. Grumpy is, didn't send you yours because our wonderful Amy lives in Kentucky, and she sent 3 rubber ducks to John in Scotland, and 2 were meant to be sent on to myself and to a guy called Ed. They never got sent on." And, Tiana says she's building her Dobby set whilst watching this.
Ah, see? Grey minds think alike.
Anywho, I bet, because Tiana knew we were going to be on tonight, she waited till we were on to build her Dobby set.
Because you bore her.
If you did, brilliant.
Hey.
Anywho,
No.
so inside this green bag is a little note, and it says, "From Amy and Bruce, 1 for yourself, 1 for MM, my wife, for
I found one.
and just let's just do it."
No. It's got to take great. There's too much going on.
There's
here,
too much going on here.
But
You did, to be fair. Well done, and thank you. And anybody else, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
there's the faraway view. Now for the good view.
That is
Upside down. Hang on.
1 each for me and the wife. They are rubber duckies flipping the bird.
Oh yeah.
They are rubber duckies flipping the bird. All the way from Kentucky. Home of the
Look
fried
at
chicken.
him.
Home
But
of-
he's just pride of place now on the desk.
So we've got 1 each. They're here on the desk.
There's number 1. And here's number 2.
They are absolutely... it really did make our day. Because obviously the kids were off sick and we were moping around thinking about what to do. And then that happened.
Chrissy was also sick.
Yeah, Chrissy was also sick this morning. But it's really made our day. So thank you very much for sending those over. We really do appreciate that. That's awesome. It really is. Anywho, do you want to find bag number 1?
Dexter's already tried to nick one, by the way.
I'm very glad that I'm looking inside bag number 1, and that clock is actually a printed piece and not a sticker.
Don't ruin the suspense.
Well, I can see it. They can see it. It's right here.
I know.
But if you're not subscribed to the channel yet and you want to get involved in the chat, you only have to be subscribed for 5 minutes and then you can jump on in.
No,
So,
I have 4 bigger.
and
Two balls.
whilst Chrissy builds the Lego, I will command the chat here tonight.
What we do is we put them back in. Get in the box.
You're putting them back in the box. Are you at least putting them back in some semblance of an order?
Yeah, I've got 1 to 4 here and 5 is there. Then I put 4 back in on top.
Okay,
And then 3.
then 3, then 2. You're going to need to move the cat.
And then 1.
Where else are you going to put the instruction book if you don't move the cat?
Fine.
I also got you out a brick separator, which you seem to have put all the way over there.
Because normally it will come with one. Yeah, see?
Oh,
Blue one.
it's a green one. A teal.
That's blue.
Teal.
That's blue.
Amy, if you'd like to send me 24 glass bottles of Coca-Cola. But she's doing it again. She's knocking me Coke in a can. I'll tell you what. I got this Coke in a can today at Tesco's.
So tell them what you were invited to.
Yeah, I was going to get to that.
Oh, sorry. Did I ruin your suspense?
You kind of have done, yeah.
Oh.
So
The cat's not happy, look.
Thursday night. Yes, Tiana, Alton Towers are in fact getting rid of free rides. They're getting rid of one of
No,
the...
not Blade.
The Blade's going, so that's the swinging pirate ship. That's gone.
Yep.
The Alton Towers dungeon
Really?
is on its way out. I wouldn't
No one
really...
really cares about that one.
It was an upcharge attraction anyway. You had to pay extra for it. And then Flavio's, which was
It was only supposed to be temporary.
temporary fairground ride anyway. But I will say this, for a theme park that is struggling at the moment financially, I have insider information today that was given to me that says that next year they're going to be cutting back on hours as well. So they've already cut their hours to the bone, but I'm being told by an insider today on the phone that they're cutting back their hours once again in 2025, which is... it's not a show of doing well. And this is,
Okay, I love this piece, but where's Tinkerbell?
it doesn't come with a Tinkerbell. It's a villain's icons.
Anybody that knows me knows I love Tinkerbell.
Yeah, that's very true. She does love Tinkerbell. It's weird.
Where is Tinkerbell now?
I don't know. But yes, so Alton Towers getting rid of free rides. So they desperately need capacity. Yes, they've bought a brand new Huss Top Spin, which looks amazing up on a platform. It's all raised up. It's going to be a massive showpiece down in Forbidden Valley. But getting rid of three things and putting in one is actually a reduction of capacity rather than increasing. And when you're a park of this size, you want to increase capacity. Sure, be so careful with those wires, please. I told you don't need the pot. Oh my god. These books are amazing. It's not just an instruction book.
I love reading them, but I won't do that right now because I don't want to bore you guys.
No, I
love how you just agreed with that. What did I build? That was the Harry Potter one.
Yeah, Hogwarts.
Yeah, the Hogwarts, the mini version, and I read out everything, didn't I? I was like, Ben, listen to this.
Yeah, the £150 version, not the £500 version.
No.
We couldn't afford the big one. We'd like the big one.
No, but the little one is gorgeous, and I fell in love with it.
Beats and Tape says Ben's got more Coke than El Chapo.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was getting on about my Coke. So today I was in Tesco's and I did need some. I found a bashed up box of Coca-Cola for £2.75. So I was quite happy with that. It only had 6 cans in it, but £2.75. Tastes fine. It was bashed up. You can shake your head all you like. You're a Philistine.
Anyway, I suffer with migraines. That's why I was ill today.
Yeah.
Our daughter is coughing like a dog.
Tiana has the whole of the Chamber of Secrets that hasn't been built yet. I've seen that set. That set looks pretty cool, actually. Do you know what? There's a new Diagon Alley coming out next year that's in micro or mini scale.
I love the mini scales.
It's going to be about £150. But I think we might have to. So what happened to the Magic Mushroom House was Dexter happened to it. That's the honest answer, Beats. Dexter happened to it.
Yeah, I'm going to work on it, but I think there's some pieces missing. Because he opens a bag, he puts the figures together, he tries his best, bless him, but then he gets angry and sort of just shoves it away again. So
yeah, and we took a good look at... Is there an animal going through some Lego right now? Yeah.
No, she came from under us.
Jesus.
These lights are terrible for building Lego.
I'm also gutted, Beats. Don't you worry about that. I am also... What do you mean?
I'm not gutted.
These lights are great.
No, because they reflect off the paper.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does. It sounds like a you problem.
I mean, it might be better without the glasses,
man. Magic Mushroom House. Magic, says Amy.
No, it's not better without the glasses.
Well, it's not that magic because we don't have all the parts. So
no.
It's not that magic, I'm not going to lie.
I think the Mushroom House is actually in one because the number 2 bag wasn't opened. So that part's fine.
Yeah, so as with yesterday, if I'm continually looking up to my left, that's because you're chatting.
They probably can't see me, can they?
They can see you just fine.
No, I mean
Well, look
I was
at your
over
look
here.
Look at your phone.
Yeah, I was over here.
We need to push the instructions up and get the build area about here. You can go like that. I'm going to have to get that Harry Potter I've had an obsession with for 8 years. Well, I hadn't noticed. I mean, your name is Harry Potter _fandom. I hadn't...
Bit of a hint there.
Bit of a hint. But we hadn't noticed. We had noticed.
I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, but like I've got Hedwig downstairs, the little version. I did have the big version, but I've got just the little one now. And I love him.
She does love him. Emma Watts says, I love you together.
Oh, thanks, Emma.
Thank you, Emma. We appreciate that greatly. Are you blind?
My optician said no, but can you believe them?
No.
No.
No, you can't.
No.
So, what's people been up to today then? And whilst I ask that and you guys type that, let me regale you with another yarn.
Oh dear.
So today, I received an email.
Actually, it was like an hour ago.
It was
just before we came on stream.
Yeah, just before we came on stream.
And we started panicking.
Because and I really cannot afford to be doing this,
But we're doing it. Well, you're doing it.
but I'm doing it. We literally had to pull some money out of your savings account in order to afford a train ticket.
Because I'm the best wife ever.
But YouTube have invited me
Say it.
to view the Game
Say it.
Awards. Yes, you are the best wife
There
ever.
we go.
Yeah.
That's what we needed.
So they have invited me to view the Game Awards at the Vauxhall Arches on Thursday night from 11:30 p.m. until 4:30 a.m. Now, in order to sweeten the pot, in order to sweeten the deal, they chucked in a 5-star hotel for free.
And I really wish I was going.
So they gave me a free 5-star hotel as well in central London, with breakfast and a pool and a spa. So I have accepted graciously. Of course, I need to find some money to bloody spend
I bought
because
your train ticket.
you bought me train ticket. So if you guys want to help towards the spending money, I'll put the link in the chat.
I'll give you enough for a Mackie D's, Ben.
She's gonna give me enough for a Mackie D's.
That's the best you get.
So I'm off to see the Game Awards at the Vauxhall Arches on YouTube on Thursday night, the 12th of December, and it's insane. They've given me a 5-star hotel right in Vauxhall. I am. So I don't even know, Amy. It's just the Game Awards. I don't even know. I'm just going for the content, baby. You know,
Going for the content, yo.
going for the content, baby. It's not something you do every day, and it's not often YouTube are going to pay for you and put you up in a 5-star hotel. And they're doing it for me and this channel. So, first of all, a huge thank you to YouTube in advance. And second of all,
They do provide your breakfast, though.
Amy says dress up as a Fortnite character. If I had the money, Amy, I would get together a costume. I'm not even sure I can.
To encourage him.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not even sure I can afford to buy a non-alcoholic drink. But
Hey, I reckon the.
we've got a train ticket.
I reckon drinks should be included.
I don't know. It's guest list only, and if your name's not on the list, you're not coming in.
He doesn't even get a +1.
I don't even get a +1. Not even a +1.
Even if I had a babysitter.
Then the hotel is already booked in my name. They booked it before they even said, "Do you want to come?" Really? They were like, "Here's your hotel room. Here's your booking.
Oh, by
Here's
the
your
way,
booking
it's
number.
on Thursday.
By the way, it's in 48 hours. Come along." Normally,
In a very expensive hotel, though.
beats if it turns out to be that bonus.
What's that? Well, I mean, I'm game.
I mean, it would be an interesting set of content, put it that way.
Yeah.
It would be a very interesting set of content.
Da, da, da.
But no, I am
Oh, stop with the ×4. Come on.
I am absolutely in shock
People are so mean to me.
that they have invited me to this thing. That's why I've put the PayPal in the pinned post. So if you guys want to chuck out towards some spending money, I would appreciate it. But
Otherwise, it's get McDonald's.
I thought, yeah, I mean, I was given 48 hours notice. 48 hours notice. And it's not something you turn down because it's not something that's going to happen every day. And it does make you feel kind of appreciated and kind of special, I think. Because they're definitely not putting up hundreds of people in a 5-star hotel in central London. I mean... YouTube paying for all of this, apart from my spending money, obviously. But they were like, "We're not going to pay for you to have an Uber." And I was like, "Okay, I don't want an Uber. Thank you."
No, you're funny around strangers.
I am very. Well, this is the thing. I'm also very. Look, let's bring it down a bit and be all serious for a second. I am very nervous because I am going on my own. I don't get a +1. I'm not going to know anybody in the room. I think the only person that I may kind of know is my YouTube partner manager. She's going to be there. Yes, I have less than 2,000 subscribers and I have a partner manager. That's a long story as well, but that is the case. It's going to be a very interesting evening, and
There's going to be a certain way this goes on. I'm telling you, they're trying to dupe me.
I've got a feeling that this is going to be streamed. No, Emma, there was strictly no +1s. Strictly no +1s at all. And even if there were, like, Chrissy wouldn't be able to come along because the kids have got to get to school on Friday morning. You know.
I always get left with the kids. Fine.
But it's damn shocking. And like I said, they were talking about my hair. Amy says you better clip back your hair. And Beats and Tape says dreadlocks Ben needs.
Oh, no. No.
Yeah, man.
No.
Buffalo soldier.
No.
Treated like a Rasta.
Haircut.
So, Tiana says, thank you for letting me comment, and I've been waiting for this live all day. Glad that I get to speak to you both. Oh, you're very welcome. What do you mean I need a headband? Oh, I'm not wearing a suit. It's smart casual. No, sorry, it's casual is the dress code. Actually, let me bring the email up. I'm just going to double check.
Ben doesn't do smart.
I don't do smart.
Unless you dress up as Donald Trump.
Yeah.
You do smart.
Oh, should I go to the Game Awards dressed as Trump?
No. Don't do it. I know
Right.
you're tempted, but it's not worth it.
So, Creator Collective, Thursday, December 12th. It's almost time to connect again with the fellow YouTube creators. We can't wait to see you at the Game Awards Watch Party x YouTube Creator Collective. Here are the details. December 12th, 11:30 PM to 4:30 AM, Vauxhall Arches. Dress code casual. No, I'm not going bald. You can't make me. I'm not doing it.
Dog between my legs.
So I had an idea for a video. I was talking to Chrissy about it earlier, but it would cost loads of money. And it's riding from here in Eastbourne to Blackpool using only a mobility scooter as a mode of transport. So that's over 300 miles. So it's a bit of a review of perhaps getting a new mobility scooter, because I was looking at them and the ones I need would be on like a 45-mile range in order to even do this. And some of them you can buy a second battery, so you could do 90 miles in a day. At 8 miles an hour, it's going to take a while, but... So I need the scooter itself in place before I do it, but what do you guys think to that? If I did a 300-mile trip on a mobility scooter, obviously stopping in like travel lodges and Premier Inns along the way, if I could put a rocket on the back. Emma, I've got a mobility scooter, but it's only a 4 mile an hour scooter and it only does about 19 to 20 miles on the battery. So in order to get what I would need in order to do this, it would be about 1,500 to £2,000. So we'd have to get an 8 mile an hour one with a 45-mile range that has a second lithium-ion battery, so we got 90 miles on it at any one time. So it's just an idea for down the line if we can get more subscribers and things like that.
You've got a lot of ideas.
I have a lot of ideas, and I really want to realise those ideas. So people need to keep like, share, comment, subscribe, and all of that stuff. And we might be. This pocket watch is coming along quite nicely.
It's really cute. Look at the little.
Show them.
I
Don't show-
did.
no,
I already did it.
You dangle it like that. You can't.
No,
They can't
I
see
already
it.
did it. I already did this.
You get
You
right
just
up
weren't
close.
watching.
There you go. It's got all of Peter Pan. Is Jingle Bell on that?
No.
Not even anywhere.
No, I'm not impressed. Actually, I feel butthurt.
I have posted my Warner Brothers Studio tour. I don't know what to post next. Any ideas? Well, you'll go to Butlins over Christmas. I tell you what, Tiana, Butlins content goes like the clappers. It always goes like, I don't know why people just eat it up. I believe that's how you found us, right? Butlins content for. We sent you a Christmas present.
So does Disney.
I'm going to check my X inbox because I know Judy sent me a message. Okay, we want to send you a gift card. Your choices are. Sorry, I'm only just getting to my messages. Whichever gift card suits you guys, I would appreciate. I'm sorry, we were late in getting back to you there.
I blame them.
Oh, you PayPal'd it. Well, I can't see my PayPal until after the stream, so if
Because I've got the camera.
I will say thank you in advance. I will say thank you in advance because it's you've got this camera here is my phone. This is my phone. We've just got a live lead connecting it up.
But I found Tinkerbell.
You could indeed, yeah, a Christmas Eve vlog.
I found Tinkerbell. Get it? I mean, she's
Oh yeah, on your tattoo, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I was not. I'm trying to keep up with the chat and with you. So yes, Tiana, you could indeed do a Christmas Eve vlog at Butlins, and I could get Natalie to do the same at Minehead, and we could compare what the two resorts are like. I'd quite like to see that, like a comparison between the two. I mean, another idea would obviously be next year would be to try and stay in all three Butlins resorts, see what the differences are like. That would be awesome. Would you like to do that?
I mean, we've stayed in 2 of them.
Yeah, but
We haven't done Minehead.
I think if we're going to compare them, we'd have to do them all in the same year. Because we'd have to pretty much take the same break. Like a term time break at each one.
Yeah, but
So
we couldn't do that because of the kids.
Yeah, we can.
No.
Oh, we can.
No.
Remember, we just put them in on Monday morning. Boom.
No.
That's it. Register mark. I don't know if you guys know that, but in the UK, if you take your children out of school for 5 consecutive days, you are eligible to get a fine. However, and there is a however,
Ben found a loophole.
I found a loophole. A legal loophole that the school are very pissed with us about because they know it's a loophole. And they've actually told us, stop using the loophole.
By the way, we haven't for like the last 2 years.
So, what you do is, you make sure your kids have got one register mark within that 5-day period. So, for example, if we're going to Butlins, usually we wouldn't check in until 3 p.m. So we wouldn't leave here until about, what, midday, 1 o'clock. So we just put them in on Monday morning. Put them in on Monday morning. Bang, register mark. Go pick them up at midday. Or, if we're feeling particularly saucy, we'll just drive home Friday morning and put them in for Friday afternoon.
Yeah, they hated us for that. Though.
Yeah, they did hate us for that.
The children.
Yeah. That was when we wanted to be mean to them, though.
Mm.
Yeah.
It does work if you want to say, if you're not good, we're going to send you into school.
They're offering to procure me a wheelchair via less than legal means for Christmas. A mobility scooter, even.
I don't want to ask.
You know what? I will just look the other way.
You would.
Just look the other. I just look. Oh, look, mobility scooter.
Ooh, where did this
Where
come
did
from?
this come from? No, what I'm actually
Christmas miracle.
what I'm actually intending to do is contact some independent companies like Green Power who make their mobility scooters in house and shop them my idea and say this will get lots of views because it will, because stuff like that inevitably does. So if you want us to give you exclusive advertising on every video or live or everything that we do on this trip, you just, sponsor it with a scooter. You could. Emma says I'll come up with the... So, Tiana says, can you tell me more about the Santa experience? And, the reason that we dialed it down to that 4-minute video that we put out earlier was because we didn't want to spoil the whole thing, obviously. But in the same breath, make sure if you've got it booked, you do one of the later afternoon ones, or if you haven't got it booked. Because I had some people tell me yesterday that they were queuing early, they were queuing for ages to get into it. I mean, we queued what? Inside the
We
building.
did queue a long time.
Inside the building, we queued about 25 minutes, didn't we?
And when you got little kids,
And autistic as well.
I say little kids. My kids are now 10 and 8.
Yeah, but ASD. But still, apparently they were queuing much longer in the morning. So you queue up, you go into the conference centre, you queue up to go through a door. You saw in the video the hand scanning thing with the whole, are you on the naughty or nice list? I'm pretty sure every kid is on the nice
Well,
list.
I had to do it with Lila, didn't I?
You
Because
did.
she freaked out. I was really impressed by it this year.
I'm just going to pause you there for a sec, because Amy says, I'd never heard of British Santa before. It struck me as very proper. I mean, this is a cultural difference, isn't it? Because we rarely hear a non-British Santa. Well,
Oh, you mean from the video?
mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, because we are only used to a British. I know that red coat's JP. Okay, but then they get you to spin that wheel that you saw my kids spinning in the video to get your elf name.
Yeah.
And then you fill it out. You sit down in that big area with all the letters spinning around above.
I wasn't actually impressed with that red coat that was on the spinning wheel.
No, she was
She
very
wasn't
bored.
giving any
She was very bored.
directions. The others were also
Fantastic.
happy and bubbly and very good with the kids, and she was just like, spin the wheel.
In fact, the two male red coats when we went to film with BBC. Them two red coats spent a lot of time with me and Dexter,
Oh, did
moving
they?
around with us. And they were very good, actually.
Yeah, they were very good. Very good with kids.
But you then go and wait by the lift after you've finished writing your letter to Santa, and I think it's really clever because they put the letters through the post box to the North Pole, and obviously somebody on the other side comes and takes it out, and they're handed
I
off.
don't know what you're talking about.
They're handed off to
It goes
Santa.
to the North Pole.
So the second that the door opened, he was like, Dexter and Lila, come on in. And it's just those little personal
Yeah,
touches.
And then he said stuff like, "Oh, you've really grown, and this past year and stuff like that." And it was really good.
Yeah, it really was.
Lila wrote some questionable things. We won't talk about.
She did. She wrote something I had to remove from the video. Put it this way, I'm not sure if our daughter may become a genocidal dictator.
Santa did look a bit worried.
I'll think of something that rhymes with it. He looked at her letter and he went, Ukes? What rhymes with Ukes? Because she read something down that she wanted for Christmas that may rhyme with Ukes.
and he said, "How about bath bombs?"
How about bath bombs, Lila? It's an 8-year-old child.
Oh, genius. I think we have finished the clock. That looks a bit like a question mark on the back. I think
That's Captain Hook's clock, isn't
yeah, I
it?
think we finished the clock.
It looks like a question mark because it's the hook.
Oh my god, you're right.
It's Hook's
How
hook.
did I not realise that? It's like, oh, that looks like a question mark. No, it's Hook.
It's Hook because this is a villain set.
That is awesome. I'm really not getting used to this.
I'll do this bit.
Yeah, you do that.
Alright. I'm not great
I
with
think
it.
I'm building now the poison apple.
You are.
I've got a really bad earache because my tonsils have flared up.
So Amy says, "Damn, has she heard about my fallout shelter?" You are. Amy really is building a fallout shelter.
I know. So basically, Amy, we're going to send our daughter to you.
Yeah,
And she can live in your shelter.
she can. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm coming for Thanksgiving dinner regardless next year, so I'll get to see the shelter
Do I get to come?
if we can afford your plane tickets.
Oh, so you get a plane ticket?
Yeah.
And I'm like, if we can afford you
Yeah.
to come, then maybe.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right. I see how it is.
She'll love it, says Amy.
She probably would.
So Tiana asks, favourite Disney character and villain? Well, obviously Chrissy's favourite Disney character is...
Tinkerbell!
Favourite Disney villain is...
I've never thought of that question. You go first. whilst I
Well,
think.
my favourite Disney character... This is an interesting
You
one,
know a lot of
really.
people do have villains, don't they? But
I'm going
I've
to say
never
it's
really had one.
Rapunzel.
Oh, I love Rapunzel. She's very underestimated.
Well, the
as
reason I say that is I've met her a bunch of times at the parks as well. Well, obviously actresses playing her. I've met her a bunch of times at the park as well, and that interaction's always one of the best park interactions you can have.
Hang on. We took Lila in to see the Disney princesses at Disneyland, and I was more excited to see Cinderella. I was in awe of Cinderella.
Amy says Hatbox Ghost is her favourite. So you mean this guy?
I mean, is that really a Disney villain though? Because
Yeah, of course it
it's
is.
from the ride.
Yeah,
but it's from a ride.
this Hatbox Ghost right here. Here he is.
Yeah, but he's from a ride.
Yeah, but he's
Is
still
he actually in a film?
well, yeah, in the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. Don't count.
And my favourite Disney villain. Well, that's a very, very.
That is a Disney villain, isn't it?
Well, I didn't say that. Amy said hers is a favourite. It's Hatbox
okay.
Ghost, not me.
I'll let you off.
My favourite Disney villain. Oof.
Tricky, isn't it?
It is a tricky one.
I think mine would have to be Maleficent.
I mean, if you wanted to get real technical,
Oh dear.
you could go the Alien from Alien, because that is now officially owned by Disney.
No.
It is.
No, we're not going there though.
It is owned by Disney,
We're not going there.
but Disney
That
own
doesn't
it.
count.
They released an okay
Oogie
movie.
Boogie.
Oh yeah. I'm the Oogie Boogie Man.
Now, I think mine would be Maleficent because when the film came out, I absolutely loved the film of Maleficent. So,
I like the fact it wasn't just another live action remake. They actually told it from a different point of view. And if you're gonna do a live action remake, I think that's the way you do it. You don't just shot for shot remake the movie.
No, I hate that.
I hate that too.
Something's coming out soon, isn't it?
Mufasa the Lion King.
Mufasa.
And guess who's not going to go and see it? This guy. And I could go see it for nothing. And I'm choosing not to. Because it's a pointless movie. It's going to have no stakes. They try and put Mufasa in any peril. It's a bloody prequel, so you know he's going to survive. There's no stakes.
You know he dies soon, though.
What? You know when he dies.
You know when he's gonna die.
So why does this movie exist? I tell you why this movie exists. Money, 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 money.
It looks quite good in the trailer of it, but yeah, it is like, oh well, he's gonna die. Like we know he's gonna die.
Remember who you are. You are my son and the one true king. God. Tiana says, I love Captain Hook.
Look, now, is that now telling me 2?
Yeah, 2. It does not now telling you to, it says 2.
Yeah, but
You
why
didn't read it.
tell me at the beginning? Look.
What do you mean that?
Shut up. Shut up, Ben.
You didn't read it.
Shut up, Ben.
You just didn't read it.
Guess what, though? At least I haven't broken it.
Famous last words.
Yeah, I realised that too late.
You've made Dobby's body, have you? So right now, in your room, where you're sitting, Dobby is headless.
Poor Dobby.
Poor Dobby.
That is actually one set that I did see and go, oh, I do love Dobby.
It kind of freaks me out. I mean, I'm not going to say...
Yeah, the buildable figures are scary, but that one I find okay.
I think they need to be bigger. If they're bigger, then you can actually make them look more like the thing they're supposed to be, because you can add more detail, but the scale that they're at...
You say that, but I got both the Hedwigs, remember?
That big Hedwig was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
Its wingspan wasn't as good. That sounds really weird, doesn't it?
I dragged that thing all the way back from Paris for you as well.
I know, I did love it, but something
I
happened.
dragged this thing all the way back from Paris for you as well.
Oh, no.
And the one downstairs. Yeah.
Well, that's because when Ben goes to Disneyland, without me, without the children, and I'm left behind, he has to bring me home a Lego set. Or a Disney snow globe, but they don't really sell them anymore. So.
No, they don't. And they used to do such wonderful park snow globes as well. And I don't know if this is just a Disneyland Paris thing or if Disney as a whole have stopped doing it across their resorts, but they don't do them anymore.
What happened about 2 years ago, Ben?
I don't know what did happen about 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago in our bedroom, Ben.
What, the snow globe disaster of 2022?
Yep.
When they all just went crashing down?
Yep.
We don't talk about that.
Yep. Ben hears a bang, and then I come running in the room, crying my eyes out because my poor snow globes got obliterated.
Hundreds of pounds worth of snow
The
globes
whole shelf came down.
that I've been buying her over the course of about 6 years. I'm not much of a big Disney guy, more of a Tony Montana guy. I am, says Beats and Tapes. Well, you
A
know,
what?
to each their own.
A what now?
Goodfellas. I am right in saying Goodfellas,
No idea.
I think. He likes gangster flicks. Yeah.
Like The Godfather.
Yeah, like The Godfather. Yeah. Have you ever seen The Godfather?
Yes. But I do also, I enjoy reading that type
No, you don't.
of thing. I mean, it's got some of that stuff in it.
It's got some of that stuff in it, but it's got some other stuff in it too.
Included, right? Same thing.
We will go no further.
You call it that. No one else does.
It's because it's what it is.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Filth. Utter filth.
It is not filth.
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 I know.
In fact, most of the time whilst Ben is here talking to you guys, I'm sitting over there in the bed reading my Kindle.
She's reading.
I'm reading.
Reading. Reading.
He's like, babe, do you want to come over here? And I'm like, no. I'm reading.
They're asking to see you, and you prioritise your Kindle over them. Amy sends you a duck all the way
Well,
from
you
Kentucky.
didn't want to see me last night, okay? You didn't.
I love building Lego while talking to you guys. Thank you.
I love building Lego.
I love building Lego as well, but when it's a set like this, I'm just not allowed. Even despite the fact I purchased it, I'm not allowed to build it.
No. You're not trusted with Lego, as proven.
I think this is one of the best live streams on the internet. I'm not going to lie.
What are you talking about?
Look, we are airing our marital dirty
I've
laundry.
gone somewhere else now. I don't know what I'm doing
No,
anymore.
you've skipped ahead.
I did skip ahead. Look
You-
at that.
you
look.
skipped
It
ahead,
was
look.
like, where are you going?
Place
I'm
it.
going over here.
Place those pieces together.
Ben,
Turn it up the other way.
I'm trying to.
Turn it up the other way. No. No. There you go. There you go.
I'm getting too much glare off this paper.
You need to be more under the camera. They
Can't
can't see what
see.
you're building.
They don't need to see.
Yes, they do. We wouldn't have a
They
build
don't
camera.
Need to see.
We wouldn't have a build camera, woman, if they didn't need to
They
see.
don't need to say. They're happy in the knowledge. Look, they see a cat's arse. Look.
If you think you need to see it, click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't
Oh,
already, and of
really?
course, click the share button. Share this stream out. Tell people we're here, and this is hilarious. This is the content you need in your life right now.
I don't think it is.
I do.
I get this 24/7, guys.
She does. Yep. Yes.
Send help.
She puts up with this. Hi, Emma. Look, we were saying on last night's stream, whenever Emma would pay me a compliment, John would get very jealous.
Well, that's.
Oh, don't I look good too?
Yeah. What about me?
Oh, don't I look good? He's probably watching going, oh, he's trying to do my accent again. He'll pop up in the comments in a minute and go, oh, you're a ball bag. Hey.
To be fair, last night I said to Lila, watch out for the cat. Watch out for the cat, alright, because she was sleeping on me, and Lila climbed over me. She goes, what about me? I'm like, what do you mean, what about you? She goes, don't you care about me? I'm
No.
like,
The cat.
the cat's sleeping. I'm just saying, watch out for. Oh my gosh. The neediness.
Yeah, but that's an 8-year-old girl for you. That's our 8-year-old girl for you.
I don't think it's many 8-year-old girls.
Who knows? Do any of you
know.
have an 8-year-old girl? We do.
Crazy 8-year-old?
I'm actually 21.
That would be so weird.
I've just aged terribly. I've just aged terribly.
I feel like I've aged since having children terribly.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't feel my age.
Meaning, which way you feel older?
I feel
or
about
younger?
8 because of the creaks and the bones and
the creaks.
and the fact that I spend half my time in a wheelchair, I feel about 85.
Do you?
Yeah. Sister
feel
of
pretty
2.
good.
So you've got a sister of age 2 and age 11. That's quite the age gap because
Who
you're coming up 18, aren't you?
Ooh, Harry Potter.
Yeah. That's quite the age gap
I had
in the
quite an
family.
age gap with my stepsister,
Well,
and it was horrendous because then I had to be the one that talked about all the girl stuff because my stepdad was like, "You do it."
you're doing it with our kid.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Your daughter.
Not fair.
Your daughter.
Not fair. I can't see a thing. Just glare.
Well, if you moved the cat, you could put the instruction book where it's meant to be, and then you could lean in and build in the build zone. Just move the cat. Because look, it's taking up over a quarter of the real estate on the screen.
Beautiful. Look.
10 and 14 years between Carl and my eldest two.
Oh, see, she's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, man, go away. She's
Oh.
encroaching.
Oh, crap.
Oh, and here's the dog now. Look.
Look what you did.
I didn't do that, but this is encroached further in. Right. You move her nicely, or I'll do
She's
it.
fine. Look, she's curling. She's good. She's fine.
She's not fine.
She's fine.
Bugger off. That's about as British as you can get. Just bugger
There
off.
you go. Look, she's decided that her face needs to be in the camera now.
There you go. Oh, look at me. I'm Florence. Meow, 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 meow. That is her name, by the way, Florence.
You named her.
I did name her. She was Ginger, and I like Florence and the Machine at the time. And Florence Welch, she's also Ginger.
Mrs. Garfield is what I would have gone for, but whatever.
Emma says, I have 3 granddaughters, 3, 10, and 14.
Oh. Oh.
Emma,
I feel.
so do I. Look, take the opportunity. Take the opportunity. Now, move into the build zone. Make the build zone bigger. Just take the opportunity. There you go. That's right.
Quick, whilst the cat's away.
Whilst the cat's away. And yes, Chrissy is building a retired Lego set, which means you can't buy it anymore. Ooh, Tiana. My mum was only born in 1990, so she was 16 when I was born.
Ah, sounds like my mum.
You were born in 1990, weren't you?
I was born in 1990.
So my wife here is the same age as your mum.
All right, let's not go too far. Right.
And she's pushing
And
80.
do you know what? I actually go to the school and I'm like one of the youngest. Like I've got a son in year 6
Mhm.
and a daughter in year 3.
Mm.
And I'm one of the youngest.
Emma says, I have my daughter was born in 1990.
Oh, see?
So
See?
Emma could be your grandma. Then, Tiana. That's what you're trying to say, Emma. You could be her grandma.
You could be my mum.
Yeah, I mean, I was born in 1989.
My mum is 54.
I'm 35.
Yes, you are. Because you're old.
I remember...
And my mum, so I'm the youngest of 3. And my mum fell pregnant with my oldest brother when she was 15.
Yes.
And had me when she was 20.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, 17 is young, but it's not...
17 is very young.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I was 17 again.
Do you?
Yeah.
You really want to do that again?
Yeah,
The
I
early,
blast.
the teens and the early 20s?
Yeah, well, I wasn't like you. I was working, college. I was, normal.
Whereas I was skating, drinking,
Yeah.
partying.
My mum actually thought that I was weird.
Yeah.
She was like, you should be out there being a teenager. And I'm like, what? Don't be crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do that again.
I was the good one.
Emma says, I'm 54. Yeah, it's not that
Oh,
old.
same age as my mummy.
I mean, I don't want to give Natalie's age away, but
No, don't.
no,
You
it's
shouldn't
just,
give away a woman's age.
I'm not gonna give away her age.
You can tell him John's age, though.
63.
I'm like, you can tell him John's.
Emma, you shouldn't feel well old.
No, my mum's 54, and I tell you, she's absolutely beautiful. I love my mum.
She's a vegan.
Don't matter. She's a bit hippie weird.
We all
It's
make
fine.
mistakes, I
Yeah.
know.
My best friend is 60.
Her best friend is 60.
My best friend is 60.
That is true.
And we go out every 2 weeks to the pub and sing karaoke. Saturday just gone, we got a bit drunk.
I don't drink alcohol.
And so, age is just a number. She actually said to me, I make her feel young.
You make me feel so young. I'm 52 on the weekend, Emma. You're not old, just wiser in life, says Julie. Well, happy birthday, Julie, for the upcoming weekend.
Wait, how old is Julie going to be?
52.
Hey!
Right on top of Christmas as well.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible.
Adam, if you're in the chat. Not Adam. Jedi, if you're in the chat. That's an expensive month.
I'm 35 in April.
She's 35 in April.
I don't want to go there because at the moment I can say I'm still in my early 30s.
You've been going through a midlife crisis for about 10 years, so...
Yeah, since I had kids.
Yeah.
Since I had children, I've been going through it.
Do you know what? We really should start a podcast.
I don't think so.
We really should start a
I don't think
podcast.
so, somehow. I don't think anyone wants to hear that.
Well, look,
Jeez.
we've been going for an hour and we haven't even really spoken about the actual Lego. the Lego that's being built on screen.
It's just happening. That's why.
I can see that you guys look so young, says Tiana.
Aww. I feel old. But I'm going to take the compliment.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I've just buggered that one. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. No, I haven't.
You want me to take over?
No.
Turn
As
it
if.
round.
Yeah, no, I did bugger that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's got to go there.
Give me strength.
I'm getting confused.
Strength, please give me.
I might have to run to the toilet in a minute.
Oh, apparently Julie and Dreadeye buy their own Christmas presents and birthday presents.
Really smart.
I agree, and I keep trying to get her to do that.
Really,
She's like,
really smart.
right. So anytime I just say, tell me what you want at the very least.
Wait a minute.
Here we go.
Can I just say,
Here we go.
we've been married almost 12 years.
Here we go.
We've been together 15. Right? Since I was 19, we've been together. Shush it. If you don't know what to buy me, when I collect pops, anything Disney, I collect. Lego, Disney figures, Disney snow globes, Disney pops. I mean, I do crafting, I like drawing, I like painting, I like craft.
She's a hoarder.
I love reading. I mean, there's so much. It's not hard to buy for me.
Emma says domestic again. Love it. That's what we should. That's what he's got bad
Married.
choice in choosing my clothes, Ben.
You never buy a woman clothes. Ever. Never, ever.
Actually, you love the dress that I bought you.
Yeah, sure, Ben. I've not worn it.
Got the spotty one.
Yeah. No, I
Ooh.
love it, though. I just haven't had the right time to wear it yet.
Never buy a woman clothes. Just never do it. It's a lovely dress, though.
I love it. Yeah, no, I do.
It's lovely. It's
I
like
do
it's like a
love it.
50s cocktail dress.
Yeah.
It's great.
What was that? What? I think I killed him.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You could wear it, though, for like a cross-dressing thing,
I tell you what,
if you like.
if I can raise the money to buy the mobility scooter to do the Blackpool trip, I'll do it. Listen, no. I'll do it for charity and I'll do it in a dress.
As long as you do it for St. Wilfrid's.
Yeah,
Only charity I give to now.
I'll do it for charity and I'll do it in a dress.
You know, Ben has worn my clothes before.
I have.
So it's not a new thing.
And there's absolutely no shame. No shame whatsoever.
Should have seen the warning signs, guys, when we first got together. Hey, Ben. Should have seen it. Should have seen it coming.
To be fair, you didn't see the warning signs last time, did you?
Oh my God, we're not getting into that.
I'll leave you guys to dwell on that one.
So mean.
Yes, Tiana. It's extremely normal for every child to be like, I don't want to go to school. We were all like it, and our children are like it now every
Oh,
morning.
God, yeah,
I
Dexter.
don't want to go to school. No, don't want to go.
It's too hard.
Uh,
And do you know what I say?
Go to bloody school.
I had to do it. It's your turn.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, right? What you learn once you transition from being that I don't want to go to school child to being the parent is,
It's weird,
man,
isn't
we
it?
treated our parents badly.
I did apologise to my mum once I
Yeah,
had
we
kids.
we did.
Yeah, well, you didn't. I did.
Well, yeah, well, I don't speak to my mother,
No.
so
Whereas I go to my mum, Mum, I'm so sorry.
yeah, I don't speak to my mother at all. So
I mean, you know, especially the tantrums. Oh my gosh.
I mean, she could apologise to me. That could work.
Yeah, maybe when hell freezes over. That
Uh,
might happen.
Emma said she was a really bad daughter. Julie
Oh.
says, yes, Tiana, I home educate my youngest and he still moans.
Our son begs us to homeschool
He
him.
does, yeah. Our Adam, you know, Big Papa Klaus Adam, he
homeschools.
he
doesn't
homeschools both his kids. He pulled them
Yeah.
both out of mainstream school. So he's homeschooling both his kids. Let's see how. Let's have an update on the poison apple, shall we?
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I was just getting to the end of this bag.
So,
And you say, "Ooh, poison apple." poison
Emma says
apple."
her
It's really
son
good.
was homeschooled. So where are we going to stop this for the day? At the end of 3?
I think number 3. Yeah, because at the front it says 1 to 3 is that, and then 4 to 7 is that, and then 8 to 10, and then 11 to 13. So I think we should do it like that,
Yeah. So if we
like one for each string.
if we get through bag 3 and then we can show off what 1 to 3 has done, then we can come back tomorrow night and we can continue on with the next 3 bags. And then Thursday night won't be able to because I will be in London at the YouTubes. I can't believe they've invited me out. That's amazing. Look, they gave me a 5-star hotel. I didn't tell them to do that. YouTube did have done that.
You're having cat food for the next week.
Children thing.
Kid food.
I was okay. I only got arrested once. I would expect nothing less, Mr. Beats.
I have never been arrested.
It depends.
I did get taken back to school in a police car once, but I wasn't arrested.
I have spent a grand total of 2 nights in the cells in my lifetime.
Aww.
Grand total of 2 nights in the cell.
Bless you.
I did play Mario Kart last time.
We're not getting into that.
Like in real life.
No.
They gave me a wheelchair and I didn't give it back. So then I started playing Mario Kart around my cell. And they kept looking in and going, "What are you doing?" "I'm playing Mario Kart." They were just calling me a madman.
They should have known right there.
What did I do, Emma? I didn't do what the police officer told me to do, and he didn't like me, so he beat me up.
He didn't like me.
So he beat me up, on camera. It's all on camera. He then got his friends to continue to beat me up, made up a charge in his own head to arrest me for, so that he had a justification. And then when they couldn't actually stick me with the made-up charge, just stuck me with resisting arrest. Resisting arrest for what, officer? Well, there's no other charge. That's true story.
True story.
True story. What were you arresting me for so that I could resist it? Well, no, nothing. Nothing. Okay, so you're just going to put resisting arrest on me? Yep. Okay. Yeah, Emma, that was 2 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. One day I'm going to release all of the video, because I've got it. I'm just going to release it in full. Sussex police are going to have to make some very large apologies. But we're not there yet.
Anyway, I'm a good girl.
Depends what you mean.
Very good.
Yeah. Ed the Gimpy Ninja says, "What are you building?" Well, it's on the it's on the thumbnail, but it's the Lego Icons Disney Villains retired set. So right now we're doing stages 1 to 3 and just chatting along with the chat. I like.
Oh no, cat butt again.
I do like the name Ed the Gimpy Ninja. I like the name.
Come on, Lego. Get in there. Oh no, we're burying her. We're burying her. We're burying her. That's it.
What?
I mean, it's the best place for her, really.
It's, have you made a figure?
You just shove her inside here and
Yeah.
say good night.
Our child is
Crazy.
screaming the house down.
Nothing.
Nothing new there. So, good night, Tiana. I'm sorry, I have to go. Have school in the morning. Have to get up at 5 a.m. See you tomorrow. Well, thank you for coming along this evening, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Bye.
Bye, bye.
Wait. Oh look, she fits in there so cute.
Are you like sarcophagizing?
She's like, yeah, she's in a coffin. That's an apple.
I mean, that is pretty awesome.
I mean, she's evil. So
yeah, it's where she needs to be. It's where
it's where she needs to be. Yeah. Oh no, was I supposed to put? No, I think I just put it in there with her.
The apple.
Have an apple.
Have an apple, dear.
Have an apple. Oh, no,
Speaking
it shows her holding it.
Speaking of Snow White, Snow White's coming out next year. Have any of you seen the trailer? Because my God, it looks like absolute hell, demon hell, hellscape, hellfire. It looks so wrong. I tell you what else came out today: the trailer for 28 Years Later, and that looks really good.
Oh, does she fit in there with the apple in her hand?
Are you still trying to do that?
Yeah. I don't think she. Oh. No, I think it's got to go down by her side.
Yeah, it's got to go down by her side. There, you tried.
I feel butthurt.
Butthurt is certainly a term.
Hang on. I might get in there. Get in there.
Have an apple,
I reckon she'll be
dear.
alright like that.
An apple a day keeps the evil queen away.
Apparently.
Apparently so. Oh no, 28 years later, Snow White's not out, and 28 Years Later is also not out yet. But the trailer came out this morning for 28 Years Later, and it looks awesome. It looks really good.
Does it, though?
Yes, it does. It's being directed by Danny Boyle again, so it will be good, I think. Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Cillian Murphy, I believe, will pop back up in it, but he's not in the trailer. Ralph Fiennes is in it. They managed to get Ralph Fiennes, Voldemort himself, in a 28 Later film. He's in it. It looks really good. But no, Snow White, if you go and look at the trailer, I urge you to do so. It looks like Demon Hellfire. It looks terrible. And the thing is, they could have just made the dwarfs actual, actors with dwarfism. And because Peter Dinklage threw a fit, you know who Peter Dinklage is, right? The guy from Game of Thrones who played Tyrion Lannister. He threw a fit and said dwarfs shouldn't be represented on screen in this way.
Doesn't it give them more jobs?
And took 7 actors with dwarfism's jobs away.
Yeah.
Because Disney reacted and said, right, well, we won't hire 7
Of course they do.
actors with dwarfism.
No, don't. No.
And so now these dwarves are like nightmare fuel CGI.
Yeah, because when the first one came out and everyone was just like, no.
They are just like it really is. Like that early 2000s Uncanny Valley CGI where there's like nothing behind the eyes. It's all dead behind the eyes.
Yeah, but he was okay for the dwarf job in the
In Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Of course he was, because he was the one getting paid. I believe me, if they'd hired him as Grumpy, or they'd come to him first and said, do you want to be like one of the dwarves? He'd have probably been like, oh yes, I would love to be one of the dwarves. But he wasn't offered the role. So he went on a podcast, he threw a fit, and all he did was end up throwing people like him under the bus. Because he needs to be the guy that gets the roles, the guy that gets the job. I'm sorry, it just annoyed me what he did. And now, just, take all of the Rachel Zegler stuff away. Everybody's all mad about shit Rachel Zegler says in real life. Fine, right? She is an absolute idiot. But just as a movie, it looks dreadful. It looks absolutely dreadful. And this is Walt Disney's, the remake of Walt Disney's original feature-length motion picture. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This was the first movie that Walt himself created at feature length. And it just looks so bad. So bad.
Yourself.
As you can probably tell. I don't know what people think of Walt himself. There's so many, quote-unquote conspiracies about him, but I think the man created something truly magical with the Walt Disney Company. I think he really had families at heart and his own family at the centre of it. And what has become of it would make him turn in his grave. It's an absolute bastardized version of itself.
We said that about Billy Butlins.
Yeah, we did say that about Butlins, because obviously Butlins was the working class holiday, and I said this in our May review. Butlins was the working class holiday. You pay one price, everything was included, and now it is. Whilst I will say, thanks to Play Experience. Whilst I will say, thanks to Play Experience, we spent less money on resort than we did in May. It is still designed to drain as much money as possible out of you whilst you're there. And that's not what Billy Butlin designed the Butlins holiday for. It was for the working class family who didn't have much money to be able to go on an all-inclusive holiday.
Wait a minute.
Yes, indeed, Beats and Tapes. Dwarfs' lives indeed matter too. They do. We're nearing the end of this, aren't we? Oh my god, can I just quickly pop in?
No.
I want to see something.
No! Don't do it. What are you doing?
Look at these. These are
Oh.
beautiful. Look at those. Yes, I can go on rants about things.
Yes, you can.
Well, I can, and you know what? Like I said, I think Walt Disney himself, his intent, and you can just see it from shows like The Wonderful World of Disney, that he would make every single week, where he'd update what they were doing at the theme parks, what features they were working on. They'd be in with what they call the Imagineers, and showing how they build all of the audio animatronics and things like that. He cared about creating and showing the world what he was creating in order to try and bring some kind of joy.
Lilac, just give me a minute. I'll be there in a minute, okay?
But the current Walt Disney Company is just a bastardization of that. Robert Iger. Did we win anything in the arcades? We showed you last night. I won Chrissy and Axolotl.
That did not sound good.
No, that did not sound good. I'll keep the chat chatting, shall I? My children are destroying the house. That's what's going on right now. So I won Chrissy and Axolotl. And I won her Angel from Lilo and Stitch. From the Claw Machines, this was. And they each cost me £2. So I spent £2, I won the Axolotl. I spent £2, I won the Angel. Did try and win another couple bits for Dexter, like a Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog and stuff like that. But the machine wasn't having any of it. And I wasn't willing to go any more than £3 or £4 in. So... I think I hear footsteps coming back. I'm not very sure. But we're trying our best. I mean, I could just, I could just do this. She'd kill me, wouldn't she? She would absolutely end me. So we'll have another look at the pocket watch. I really like this. I really like this. They've used like gold bars in order to get the edges. And Florence is here now. Right, Florence, I'm going to direct you here. There you go. There you go, Florence. She's a good cat, kind of. So, yeah, that's what I won. So I won a couple of teddy bears. And we got some tickets as well. We won some tickets, and we got kids the obligatory ticket prizes. I got them a dart gun, bow and arrow thing. That should be fun to play with. I've got one each. Why did I get that? To annoy the wife. Yeah. That's why I got that. The wife is making a lot of noise on her way back up the stairs. She seems eternally frustrated as she comes back in the room. I'm narrating what you're doing right now. What happened? Would you like to explain to us what happened? Julie says Florence was my nan's name.
8-year-old with a temper tantrum.
Just having another temper tantrum.
Yeah, and then she went downstairs and slammed the door and.
And then we've got a door standing on its side in the hallway. Did that fall over by any chance?
Yep.
Is that what that noise was?
Yep.
Because basically,
Crash bang.
our daughter was watching YouTube in her room every night and not going to sleep. So we took her bedroom door off. Because she thought if she closed the door, she'd be sneaky and we wouldn't be able to know what she had on the TV. So we took her door off. We took that door right off. She's 8 years old. She needs to go to sleep.
She does have a curtain up.
Oh, I wouldn't really call it a curtain. It's more like a sheet.
Well, it's
A Nightmare Before Christmas door-sized flag.
Who doesn't want that?
And you could just walk through it into the room. Yeah. But yeah, indeed, Julie, that is the way to do it. That's the way.
Well, I mean, no, she's still got privacy.
Yeah, she's still got privacy. It's just she now can't watch YouTube and get away with it. She wishes she could, though.
Oh, she's just hard work, that one. Hard work.
I mean, that's kids in general, though, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
I guarantee you every parent says the same thing.
No, but I mean, I would take, like, 2 Dexters. I would have, like, 2 Dexters over 1 girl.
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
I mean...
That's not very nice.
No, but you know what I mean? And everyone I talk to as well, they're just like... hard work.
We definitely should start a podcast. Conversations like this. In podcast format. It goes over the top. Like that, yeah. 1 poison apple, boys and girls.
Hang on.
Something don't look right here.
No, I don't know right there. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
I mean, is it supposed to fit all neatly together? Oh!
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It goes on like that.
Don't confuse me. Wait
There's only one way it can go on. It's quite simple.
No,
Look,
because
listen, look. All you got to do is turn this bit around.
Doesn't fit properly.
Yeah, this part is.
Oh yeah, it is a bit bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Now show him the apple. There we go. We have one.
It's even got the leaf. Oh, hang on, I'm not doing it right again, am I?
No, come this way a bit.
Oh.
Yeah. That's 1 poison apple made of Lego. We got a playing card to make here, and
the
then.
witch is inside.
Oh, look at that printed piece. I love a printed piece over a sticker.
Well, this has got loads of stickers.
I saw. We better put them somewhere safe whilst we store this. You're going to put them back in the box?
No.
I wouldn't leave them on the desk. I'm not going to... So we had some house sitters whilst we were at Butlins. And this desk was screwed up when I got back. I mean...
You sure it wasn't the cat?
No, it weren't the cat. I mean, the tripod.
I mean, look at the cat.
The tripod that the top-down camera is sitting on right now was missing a foot.
I reckon it was the cat.
The cat did not remove the foot off the tripod and then put the tripod elsewhere.
I think she did.
The cat did not open up a refresher's chew bar, then stick it to the table.
Oh, she probably did. Look at that little face.
It is a very cool set, Julie, and we're not even really getting started. This is just the beginning, and we'll be back tomorrow night to do more of it. Is that the play?
Really cool. That's the playing card.
the Queen of Hearts playing card. That is absolutely fantastic. Now, if you've enjoyed
And
this,
those are printed pieces.
that is very true. Now, if you've enjoyed this little chat about oh, Tiana's back. Hey guys, before I go to bed, I thought of something to say. Sorry. Well, we'll stick around before you let you say what you've got to say, and then we'll head off. So, whilst we do that, oh, Emma and
Those are what we have built so far.
yes, Emma and Beats suggest that ghosts and poltergeists are involved with the destruction of the desk. I just think,
It's her.
well,
Look.
this same house sitters.
Look, see?
So we came back once from Butlins, and these same house sitters had covered our entire upper shelves in our living room in Doritos. And these shelves are nearly ceiling height,
It's true.
and they were covered in Doritos. And I'm not talking about like a bag of Doritos. I'm talking crisps everywhere.
One time I came back to my bathroom and they'd done the wet tissue.
Yeah, and stuck it to the ceiling. Yep. No, we can only surmise, Julie, that they had a Dorito fight. That is all we can surmise here. That they had
I mean, must have done.
a Dorito fight.
Must have had Dorito fight.
Because there were Doritos all over the upper shelf, all over our Lego sets.
Or a Dorito explosion.
No, because it was all over the room.
I mean, the Doritos all over the Lego sets really made me sad.
We asked them because A, we love them, and B, they're free. Julie said, don't ask them again.
Well,
Yeah, we do love them. It's Chrissy's best friend's daughter.
yeah.
Right? It's just interesting, some of the things we come home to. It's
Yeah.
very interesting. Like I say, this desk was messed up.
I mean, they're 20.
Well, yeah, and it is a 20-year-old couple. It's her and her boyfriend. And they live together under her parents' roof. Which must be awkward in itself. I'm just saying. But that must be awkward.
Well, that's one thing I wouldn't do. My kids won't be moving their boyfriends or girlfriends.
I wonder
in.
what else Tiana's got to say.
She's keeping us in suspense.
We are very much in suspense here. Julie says they should get a proper telling off. Beat says maybe they use the Doritos as Lego. I mean, it was all over the Lego. It was all over the Lego.
It was terrible.
It took some cleaning up.
It did. Yeah.
I mean, I honestly think they must have opened a bag of Doritos each and just gone like this. It's the only way that could have happened. It's the only way that could have
I
happened.
actually found a scrunched up Dorito packet on the top shelf as well.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
like
with
behind-
with sellotape around it.
Yeah, like
The top of it.
They'd like taped together one end and the whole bag had been crushed.
I remember.
Behind a Lego set on the top shelf where they'd obviously like launched. Oh.
Is this something the kids do these days?
No, they bought them.
Oh, they bought them, David. Hi there, David Perez. This is a new name.
So sometimes they'll babysit our children if we go out for a couple hours, and we always pay them.
Yeah.
And you will always come home to McDonald's on the kitchen side, just
Yeah.
everywhere.
You're very welcome, Tiana, but we're no heroes. Right? You're your own hero.
Oh.
But you're very welcome. We
Yes, I am going to do that, Julie. Now that you've said that, I mean, somebody did say to me to try a blush brush. A
Ooh.
blush brush. That sounds weird, doesn't it?
Blush brush.
A blush brush.
A blush brush.
Mm.
Ooh,
But I'm
yeah.
also, so I'm thinking like a blush brush for the bigger parts, and then like a and then a paintbrush for the more little, because I've got loads of brickheads, and they're little.
They are little.
Luckily, the minifigures are behind glass.
Yeah. So anyway, that's it for this evening, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not left a like, please leave a like. If you have not subscribed to
I
the
don't think
channel,
I did.
please do. You've left a
Oh,
like.
no, I didn't know.
If you're watching on mobile, all you have to do is double tap the middle of your screen, and that leaves a like. Just a quick bub up.
What does a heart do?
Just pull it. It does this. If you start
What does
pushing
that
it,
do?
push it a bunch of times. Right now, watch my chat.
Oh, it's me!
It's you sending those little hearts up. Yeah.
How about
Yeah.
if I go like,
And that'll do hundreds. They'll come up as well.
ooh, is that all it does?
Yeah.
Oh,
And I think if people spam those as well, it helps the algorithm put it out.
I thought when I was doing it before, I thought it was going to take money from me. That's why I never did it.
No, that's a
So, like,
super
is
chat.
that like TikTok?
No,
They
super
do
chat.
that, don't
Yeah,
they?
TikTok. You send an emoji, it costs money.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I'm not very technical, guys, so I don't even own TikTok
But-
or Twitter.
On that note, we will be back tomorrow. This time around 8 p.m. again to continue with the next 4 bags. I think we'll do.
Yes, it is. It is bags 4 to 7.
So we'll do bags 4 to 7 tomorrow, and we'll continue the conversation. Good night, Julie, Dread, Amy, Emma, Tiana, David Perez, anybody that's been along. We appreciate each and every one of you. And obviously Thursday, you'll get something from YouTube.
And Florence.
Because I'm going to that event YouTube have invited me to.
Don't forget the Florence.
And Florence.
There we go.
And Florence. Right. I am going to get the mouse
the
onto the
mascot
right
now.
stream and say thank you once again. See you tomorrow. Nighty night.